Yes, I'm ready.
Right, well, it's nice to have you back, Graham.
Thank
after
you.
your weekend away.
It was very nice.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did.
Right, do you want to know, actually, do you want to know how much I missed you?
How much did you miss
Well,
me?
if that was a lot, that's how much I missed you. So really not a lot.
Oh, well, that's more than usual.
It's not a lot,
It's
though,
a good
is it?
70 mil.
It's not a lot though, is it? So anyway, let's get an update. So good morning, YouTubers. Last Friday I got started on the outside, working on the body panels, getting some bonding done. Got to be honest with you, not my favourite job. I managed to get 2 or 3 days in there, filling, sanding, then the weather's been intermittent, so I've still got possibly another 2 or 3 days on
It's
that.
sad working it out, filling.
I'll tell you,
Just...
I mean, look at that. Have you seen the size of that?
What, is that an inside-out jumper?
No, this is... No.
Oh, I thought you were saying a jumper.
I've been waxing on and waxing off.
Oh, it's your muscles you were showing, yeah. I thought somebody
anyway,
dropped a pee on your arm.
Let's not go there, 'cause I know it's frightening. So, managed to get a bit there, and then anyway, Kerry dragged us back in, didn't she? She said, you two can get back in there now.
Yeah.
So she's dragged us in, and I've managed to get a bit of this roofing started.
Look at that for a roof.
So, I've managed to get right up to this point over here. I've got the back end to finish off. So that'll possibly be done by next week. I've run out of wood.
We're waiting for wood, aren't we, for
I'm
that?
now waiting for wood, and the wood yard can't get it, so I'm a bit, you know. So anyway, that's a job to finish off. So I then got started on getting a bit more of my plumbing work done. I've got my Belfast sink nylon fitted in. I've got my worktop fitted on. I've just now got to get it all pinned in. I've got the cooker hole done. That just needs a pipe from my inlet pipe to the cooker fitting on, which is a 5-minute job, and also plug it into the electric because this has got an electric spark. So that, again, really happy with what's gone on so far. Ain't got a lot to do apart from 2 plumps to connect up in here. A couple of little minor electrics and some 10mm piping to connect up to the water pumps, and we're ready to rock and roll. These pipes here are going into the shower, so I've got them to get connected up. This is going to have a nice little decorative type thing going over here, Kerry's told me apparently, so I've got something else that she wants me to do with that. So that's what I've been doing. But we had a bit of a problem, didn't we, at the beginning of this week? Yeah. Because the gaffer requested you to come down and get on with your electrics, didn't she?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, I got the inverter, which you will see is now there. Now the problem is I sent Kerry the link to an inverter, but she couldn't get it on Prime delivery.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So she chose another inverter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when choosing another inverter, she didn't get 24 volt. She got 12. So when I put the inverter in, this is the second one I put in, and I put it in, and basically it squealed, didn't it? It wasn't very happy.
No.
My fault, really, because I didn't check.
No.
Well, no, it's not my fault.
No, Graham, don't take the blame.
I should have checked
I don't
it.
want you to take the blame. I know,
And
but I don't.
That was the all-important thing, that 24 volt here, and Kerry bought a 12 volt.
Yeah, but don't you? Honestly,
Yeah.
don't take the blame. Don't take the blame. Because we know whose fault it was.
Yeah,
It
it's
wasn't
definitely
your
Kerry's.
fault. It was definitely Kerry's
Definitely
fault.
Kerry's fault, yeah.
But you don't take the blame.
But there we go. The electrics are now fully complete, and we've got the covers on for the bus bars now, which I've never seen them before, you know.
Have you not?
No. And he only had 2 left, didn't he?
Yeah.
Of that size,
very
so
special.
they are very special.
A bit like me.
Kerry
And
thinks they look like tarantulas crawling up the wall.
Yeah.
I've never seen a red-legged tarantula, though, have you? Have you seen a... I haven't even seen a tarantula, really, apart from in a cage. But that is the electrics now complete.
So we have now got 240 volts.
And 12 volt.
And 12 volts.
And 24 volt, should you need it.
Yeah.
So, we're there. We've got one thing left to do, which is connect to the van batteries, haven't we? So we can run the Sterling, but we're not doing that yet because the batteries are disconnected just to save power on them. And we can use the 12 volt in here should we need it. So yeah, that's that complete. Got that done. Back bedroom hasn't really changed much. We haven't got round to wiring that up yet because we're still, Kerry is still umming and ahhing about lights, so we're not going to do that yet. And that's finished. Bathroom, tap's getting finished. So yeah, if I come back this way, we're just putting in the trauma fittings. I will be doing, we'll go through this with a bit more explanation when we've finished installing it and everything like that. This is, what's this worktop, John? Because this worktop is beautiful,
solid
isn't it?
beach. Got a good deal at Wicks's on this. By all accounts, it's better quality from Wicks's than what it is B&Q.
You can't say that. B&Q after me.
Well, you said arse last week. So
yeah, I don't use B&Q anymore after the one take my shower fitment back.
No. So the plan is on this. Obviously, this is where the chimney is going to go.
I'll come to this side because
the light's better.
The light's better.
So the plan is when I get the log burner installed. Obviously, there's going to be a tube coming down here. My plan is to cut around this a nice opening so that slides back into there. It'll have some fixings under there, so this becomes, when the log burner's not in use, this becomes one big work surface. When the log burner's in use, this will just come out. It'll be straightforward, come out, and then it'll be moved out of the way, and then the log burner can be put in.
And are you going to fix that in so that when you're travelling,
I'm going to put some fixing brackets underneath, so it'll be a case of they'll just drop in, so it'll be lift up and pull it out.
That's a good idea actually, because your wood burner during the summer isn't going to be used.
So you might as well utilise that space.
Yeah.
Did you like that word?
Utilise.
Utilise.
Space.
Both of them.
Yeah, utilise.
So
you may as well utilise it.
Yeah.
We'll use that a lot now, won't we?
What? Utilise.
Utilise.
We'll utilise that word an awful lot, won't we?
Yeah.
Now going back to a couple of the comments on last week's video, you and I have discussed about when we go on our travels doing little vlogs, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which is something that we do plan to do. I'm hoping still that we are going to get this. I'm hoping 95% of the way finished by the end of May, because we have got a trip planned. If it isn't finished, then so be it, but it will be by that time, all being well, painted up, new tyres, full MOT. There may be things left to do on it, but again, it's a work in progress. I'm not going to be pressured to get everything done by the end of May.
Well, the trouble
I don't think I'm going to be able to get everything done by the end of May, but we're cracking on.
We are going away on June, aren't we? We've already booked somewhere for June,
haven't we? So we're going to give it its maiden voyage in June.
If it isn't ready by that time fully, then you're prepared to go with a little bit left to do, aren't you?
Yeah.
To be fair, you're going to be working on it anyway. Do you know what I mean? They're never finished because there's always something you want to change. There's always going to be something
that I may add at a later date anyway. But I'm thinking, I want to go to this, what we've arranged. I want to go to that, and I want to give it its maiden voyage by that time. So we'll see. To be honest with you, we have. Today. We've cracked on today and got quite a lot done. It's strange, really, because you get some days where you get up and you get on with it at 9 o'clock and you finish at 5, 6, 7 o'clock, and you turn around and you think there's nothing to see. You can't see what you've done. Particularly when I was working on the back end, which again, I'm not 100% with it right now. I'm 95% of the way with that, so I'm going to give that another 2 or 3 days.
We'll have a quick look at that in a minute, but we'll explain what it means about that. There's some lines on it that need to be. You just got to straighten them up.
There's a couple of, but I still want to go back to this mistake Kerry made. I think we aren't really.
Was there another mistake?
No, but I think we should milk that.
No, there was another one.
Was he?
Yeah, didn't you make a mistake? Hire them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've had to raise these work surfaces today because when she bought this, she decided she didn't realise it's an error. She originally wanted this to be cut out around it, but that isn't how they're fitted. They're fitted where the counter comes over, so that you've got it dripping into the sink. So yeah, I've had to raise these counters a little bit by what 12 mil I think it was.
Yeah.
I've had to raise it by 12 mil, so it now sits on top of it, allowing for a bead of silicone to go underneath of this when the final fit goes. Because at the moment it's still loose at the moment because I need to get some proper brackets, because when you fit in this wood you've got to put proper brackets in, because apparently it can expand and contract.
Yeah.
And it needs these special brackets allowing it to do that, because if you don't, it can turn your nice work surface into a cracked work surface by all accounts. So there's a tip.
That's a bit risky, isn't it?
Well, it is. You know, I mean, as you know, when in these camp, you know, the temperatures fluctuate, don't they?
Yeah.
So you know, you've got to allow for that. So yeah,
Well, I mean, that's a solid woodwork top.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it looks stunning, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what it's going to look like on camera, but trust me, in real life, it
it's a
is
nice-
absolutely lovely.
Nice bit of beach is that.
Yeah.
Nice bit of beach.
I can't wait to cut some tomatoes and onions on that.
Well, you don't do it in front of Kerry.
No, I won't. I'll do it while she's out, and
Well,
then.
obviously, because if you do it while she's in, I'm afraid there'll be more than tomato juice on the floor. You might find that you're walking around with a knife in your head.
So you're going to give any secrets to the doors then?
No, I'm in the process of getting some wood. I'm gonna make the doors. All the cabinet doors I'm gonna make. I found a chap who can router some wood for me, which is, I was having a problem trying to buy some routed wood, the right thickness and the right depth. I now know I can get the wood, but a chap who I know can router it all and give me a nice finish on it. So we've got plans for it. I can't divulge. I'm not allowed to.
No,
I
we're
am
not.
not allowed to tell.
Well, just said that we're not allowed, but I don't even know really what you're going to cover these
Do you
doors
not?
in. I've got an idea
You've
through
got an idea.
little snippets I've earwigged,
All right, yeah.
but that's about it.
But I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to give out.
No,
that
well,
information.
that's for another
The only
day then.
information I can give out is the fact that Kerry made a mistake when she bought the inverter. She bought a 12 volt inverter.
Yeah.
When we all know it's 24 volt, don't we?
Yeah, it's an easy mistake. 12, 24, what's the difference?
Well,
Do you know what I mean?
12 volts is the difference.
It was a difference when it was
between
squealing.
working and not working, that's the difference. But I'm not going to mention the fact that she made this error anymore,
No.
because I think, have we milked it enough? Or, you know, because we did say we was going to really...
Well, I mean, I came all the way back.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah,
All
a
the
good
way
couple
from-
of 100 mile
Yeah.
to fit an
fit it.
inverter, which was wrong.
Yeah.
And that's...
And how much fuel have you
I
charged
should
her?
actually charge you fuel, shouldn't I?
How much is that? Is that about 1,600?
It's about £2,382 because it only does 2 miles to the gallon.
Well, get the invoice in. Get the invoice in.
I'll put it in, see what happens.
So yeah, anyway, we're cracking on. Got a bit more done this week inside. So yeah, we'll crack
Your
on.
Truma fittings are going there. I
Yeah,
have
I've got-
said
I've
that
got-
once, but
yeah, I've
your
got the
Truma
both
fittings
the
are going
Truma
in there.
fittings are going in there. There is another one kicking about. I did.
This is a nice little cooker. Do you think 1 2-ring cooker will be enough? This isn't fixed in permanently, by the way. They haven't fixed it in yet because
There's-
they've still got some work to do on the tops.
Yeah. There's the other one. Look.
That's a great idea. I like that. I like the way you can use it if you need to. Oh,
Yeah.
I've just knocked that bit of wood out.
Oh,
But
don't
yeah,
worry about that because it isn't permanently fixed yet.
but yeah, that's a good idea. I really like that. This is going to be a smart little counter work. It gives you all that extra workspace, doesn't it? And all you're going to have there really is a chimney.
Yeah.
Just a chimney going
Yeah.
up, a tube, 5-inch tube.
Yeah.
So
Which ain't gonna be.
It's not going to get in the way much, is it?
No, it's not going to be a hindrance, is
Well,
it?
to just give you something back is you need every space, don't you? You need every millimetre in a van.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking lovely. And the sofa bed then?
Sofa bed's going in here. I've got to get on with that. There's going to be another countertop going here. There's going to be a pull-out drawer here. There's going to be a cool box fridge going under here. All the wiring's there ready for that. I've got the diesel heater to still link up outside. I've now got the tube into, because I'm tapping it straight into my diesel tank. And I'm only doing that, to be honest with you, is because I really have nowhere to put a separate.
No, you see, the problem is our man has got a boat, whereas John's is you've took that boat out, haven't you? Because it was rotten.
Well,
And, if anybody watching the earlier videos will see how much work went into that back
it was
end.
rotten, and not only that, to be honest with you, you know.
To be fair, all you got to do is watch the intro.
It'd be different if we weren't carrying children with us, but we've got 3 children that we've got to, you know, create a sleeping accommodation for. So that's why there's no boat. So there was nowhere externally really I could have fitted a tank other than possibly underneath, and I didn't want to be fighting about doing that. So I tapped into my diesel tank.
Did you say fart?
I didn't want to be, messing
You
about.
told me up saying ass last week, and now you're saying fart.
Right, I'm going to get my tape measure. You're not getting on my tits that much. Oh, I'm not allowed to say tits, am I?
No.
It's chest, isn't it?
It's chest.
You're now getting on my chest.
Getting on my chest.
So anyway, as I was trying to explain, before you interrupted me like
Sorry.
you do, diesel heaters to be fitted. Well, I say fitted. The pipes and the exhaust outside have got to be connected, and the diesel pipe feed has got to be connected. So that's a 5-minute job. That won't take long, so I'm pleased with that. I've got a radio to fit. I've got a few odds and things to do.
It's getting there now.
But it's getting there. So now that this is done, I can get possibly, if the weather, although the weather looks like it's turning bad again for the next 10 days. I'm hoping it doesn't, but according to the weather forecast it is. So I'm not going to really be able to get much more done outside.
But at least it's all protected and undercoated, isn't it? So you haven't got that worry of it turning to rust again.
Yeah, it's all protected.
That roof looks really good on camera, by the way.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, I'm pleased with it.
And when we finish this, we'll show you the full effect.
The full effect of it.
Because there is more to it, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a little bit more that you're not seeing to it, but
we'll show that in another week because we haven't done it yet anyway.
We've had
so
our instructions, haven't we?
yeah, we've been instructed.
Yeah.
You know, Gaffer will be watching.
Kerry's intent is to do a final video, is it
a big one?
A big one, isn't
with
it?
drones and everything.
Yeah.
She don't want much, your missus, does she?
No.
You know what I mean? Thinking of battery power and the work I have to put into it.
I've got to praise you. I am going to praise you for your electrics. I don't do this very often. On camera? I'm going to do it on camera because I don't do it very often because you really do sometimes get on my tips. But you have done, and I've got to be honest with you, an absolutely cock-on job of them electrics, and I'm really pleased with what you've done. And when I get the opportunity, I'll do you some toast. All right, that's how pleased I am with you.
Yeah. I don't like toast.
You've already had your steak and chips. You ain't getting it again, so you've already had that. But no, you've done a cracking job of that, Graham. There's a few more little bits to do, isn't there, as far as electric's concerned.
We've only got to connect to the under.
Yeah, a couple of lights to connect up, a couple of things underneath.
Yeah, it's nothing now. The problem is under there is the engine batteries.
Yeah.
And the B2B needs connecting to those engine batteries, but we're not going to do that yet because you've got that turned off. You're not using the power, so we'll do that last. But it is ready. The cables are there. It just wants connecting, but we're not going to do it yet. So that'll come at a later date.
Yeah. So that's about it, really. So you're going away again, aren't you?
I'm going away, only for the bank holiday.
Yeah.
But I will be back Tuesday.
Right. Okay.
Because it's bank holiday Monday, and then we'll have to knock on.
If the weather's all right next week,
it doesn't look promising, though, does it?
But if it is, then we'll crack on. Outside.
Yeah, we'll crack on with this body work.
I want to get it.
Body work.
I want to get it all wet and dried next week, if possible.
Yeah.
Which that if the weather's even if the weather's bad, we can still wet and dry it, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, because it don't matter,
It
does
doesn't
it?
matter because you're using water anyway. So
Yeah, but we're getting wet.
I ain't bothered about you getting pneumonia as long as the van gets done.
It'd be bothered if I get pneumonia before the van's done though, and I have to have a week off.
You won't get pneumonia before the van's done.
So
that's it, isn't it? Really?
yeah, that's where we are. Thank you very much for continuously joining us on this build, by the way. We really do appreciate it. Thanks for the comments. Please do comment, by the way, because it's that what gets it notified on YouTube, and then it'll go into recommended videos. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Really appreciate that as well. And all these things will get us the channel moving. We are going to keep after the van builds. We will do the odd video, won't we? Where we're on tour.
Yeah.
Were you pulling faces then?
No, I was just thinking of something that made me.
Because I can't see the viewfinder.
No, I know, but I just thought of something that made me. Go on, carry on.
Oh, I've got my glasses on. I hate
Yeah, but
filming with
you
my
look
glasses
intelligent with your glasses on.
I'm intelligent anyway.
No, but you look far more intelligent.
So thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. See you next week. And don't forget the thumbs up. And please give it a comment, even if you just put a smiley face if you don't want to. It just gets the analytics moving for us. That's all we need. Thank you very much. Take care. See you on the next one.
Have a nice bank holiday.
Yeah, have a nice bank holiday.
Did we mention about Kerry making a mistake?
We've done it now.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we've done that.
All right. Okay.
Should we just do it? No.
No.
Anyway, thank you very much. See you next week. Take care. See you on the next one.